As a high conflict divorce and custody coach, as well as a intimate partner violence victim survivor, I want to give you 2 tips for things to say to people when they try to bright side you. So first of all, bright siding is when you share with someone that things in your life are really hard at the moment, and they say things like, at least you're out. As we know, the abuse tends to intensify post-separation when they have lost their power and control. What people are doing, first of all, when they bright side you, as well as intentioned as that is, it's not helpful. And it's actually a form of gaslighting. When you were with your abuser, you were gaslit all the time. You were constantly invalidated, and gaslighting is just a gradual disintegration of your intuition. Your abuser wanted you confused. Your abuser wanted you to be separated from your intuition, from your gut, and from your knowing. And so when people bright side you, what they are inadvertently doing is gaslighting you. So what I tell people to say to someone who is bright siding them when they share with them how hard things are is, I'm really thankful that you've never been through something like this. It's really confusing and it's really hard and it's difficult to explain. Because what that does is, in a kind way, let that person know that they just don't understand and what they're saying isn't helpful. But we want to do that with kindness. So the second thing is, people tend to try to bright side themselves when things are really hard. We're taught to do that. Our society is really uncomfortable with hard feelings. So we are taught to try to look on the bright side all the time. My clients will tell me that they try to look on the positive side of things and find the silver lining. While that may be good sometimes, when things are really, really hard, that's not always the best thing for you to do. Validation of how hard things are and just sitting in the hard when things are really, really difficult, it sort of brings you home to yourself. Because if you try to put on a happy face and pretend everything's okay, it's going to feel icky and awkward, and you're just going to feel strange because it's not authentic. And so essentially what you're doing is you're gaslighting yourself. As we know, the only way out of difficult situations is through them. We need to feel all the hard feelings so we can learn from them and we can grow. What I used to say to myself all the time when things were the hardest in my divorce and custody battle was, someday it'll be okay. Today is not that day, and that's okay. And what that allowed me to do is just give myself so much empathy and grace for how hard things really were. Even if the people in my life didn't understand it, I was giving myself the validation that I need, that things were really, really hard, and that someday it would be better, and that today was not that day, and that was okay. So what that does is it allows us to give ourselves the validation we need. It allows us to stop gaslighting ourselves, and it starts the process of healing, which is coming home to yourself. Slowly rebuilding your intuition and trusting that what you are feeling in your body and in your heart is real. Quick recap. What to say to people who are trying to bright side you is, I'm really thankful that you've never been through something like this. It's really hard and it's confusing and it's really difficult to explain. And number 2, what to say to yourself is, someday it'll be okay. Today is not that day, and that's okay. I hope that's helpful.